Hello, everyone. I'm a little early, actually. It's 4:59. I feel like it's been ages since I was like early. Um, but I've been sitting here for a good hour anyway, so it's I figured, I may as well this time. Um, I did get very distracted by TikTok. I would have been even earlier, but those last minute things, sometimes it just comes down to I look at my phone and I'm just like, oh, close it. We'll do something else, and I just get distracted. But here we are. I'm ready for some Sims tonight. I kind of didn't want to play Sims tonight, and I was gonna download Pokemon Infinite Fusion, but it looks extremely complicated to download, and I just wasn't down for that in the last 20 minutes that I looked and was trying to do so. So I'm here for some Sims tonight, and maybe I'll try to figure that out later or at a later date or something. Because it looks like it's a fun game, but I can't be bothered to figure all that out right now. Jet, welcome on in. How you doing this evening? Sliding on in with the cool toast. We're gonna do live mode again tonight. It feels like we haven't done anything in live mode for forever. Working and lurking, we love to see it. I wish I could lurk in people's chats while I was at work. It would make it like a gajillion times better. But unfortunately, I can't like be on my phone the whole time. Going to potato night. Ooh, that sounds fun. Like a bunch of potato-themed dishes and stuff, I would assume. I don't know what potato night is fully, but the name is pretty self-explanatory. Yukido, welcome on in. Cleaning all day. Cleaning? Heck yes! Oh my god, congrats. I'm glad everything went well. Just going to be a potato. Ah, that's true. That's true. I can relate. I'm not doing anything else tonight after streaming. I am laying in bed and I am doing nothing. Leg day today and then working all day afterwards just was not it. It was not the move. Thank you, Yukido. Congratulations on being fully moved in and fully moved out. And that's huge. Congratulations. Hope you have a lovely evening. Thank you for stopping in. Lovely to see you. Um, oh my god, I forgot that she went to prom. She hasn't even been to her first day of high school yet, but she's been to her prom. Jet with 100 bits. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Brain barely working. Yeah, no, oh my god, work is one of those things lately. Hold on one sec. I gotta respond to a text. Okay. Cozy, welcome on in. How you doing this evening? And thank you again, Jet, for the bits. I appreciate it. Um, we gotta figure out what's going on with the family here. What is happening? What's everyone doing? Of course, I like hung out for a little bit and then I left a lurk as I went off and did other things. But I left my computer open. That's generally the vibes when I send a raid is I'll hang out for a little bit and then I will silently sneak out the door. So Lillian's working out, which is probably gonna kill her, and she hates fitness, so like yeah, that's just the vibes sometimes. At the end of a stream, I'm usually like at the very end of my people energy, so I'll hold out for a couple of messages, but then like I can't even hold out for a goodbye. I am just gone. Not used to being alone on a work night. Oh, cozy. I'm sorry to hear. Yeah, today's just kind of been one of those days too. I think cosmically, there's like something going on right now. I heard something about a portal being open. I don't know if that's astrology or what the who's doing the crazy thinking on that one. But cosmically, it seems like everybody's having a time right now. Um, so I hope that makes you feel a little better at the very least. Drop the kids off at the next stream and bye. Exactly, exactly. Venus is in retrograde. Yeah, yeah. Usually fine, but feel sad for some reason. Oh, cozy. Yeah, like I said, it's not just you. If it makes you feel any better. I feel like I've had just like it's been a fine week for me, but it also feels like it's been very like bleh, you know? Not bad, not awful, just kind of bleh. Double full moon month. Yeah, that I heard too. Yeah. Don't we have like our was it Echo mentioned that we had two super moons this month or something like that? I don't know if that's true, but Melody's in the desk. Beautiful. Jumping between streams. Cozy's stream hopping. Most people bar hop. Cozy's stream hopping. The first and the 30th. Yeah, I missed the first, even though like at night I thought, oh, I should go and look at the moon. And then I went outside and tried to look for the moon, and I didn't see it. And I was like, oh, I'll come back out later on. And I still just like forgot about it later on. I still didn't see the supermoon. Lonely, cozy, lonely Scarlet. I know, I'm not usually a lonely person, but when it hits, oh my god, it's the worst. I feel like when you're not usually a lonely person, when it does like come around, it's like 10 times worse. Because you have no tools on how to like handle it, deal with it. It's just bad. Yeah. I'm sorry to hear, Cozy. I hope I can help somewhat with it. Obviously, I know I'm not a real person. Well, I mean, you know what I mean there. I'm not a real boy. Just call me Pinocchio Side Brown. Um, and maybe that'll make you feel better. Nice to see a friendly face. Yeah, it's literally life changing to like go from interacting with people at work to coming home and interacting with you guys. Like two different separate worlds. You watch a bit, but you don't chat much. Yeah. I feel like I do the same thing. I have a couple of chats that I like watch, and then a couple of chats that I'll send a chat every here and there. I'm part of the community, you know? I don't really watch that many streams, but when I do, sometimes I chat and sometimes I don't. Okay. So Melody's gonna take care of Henry. Ernesto's bartending. I kind of like that for him. Oh no, he's polishing it to perfection. No, you can practice making drinks, actually. You can go to the bathroom, I guess. Take a feral poo. Oh my god, Kaylin, you need to drink someone's blood. Real bad. But is there anybody out and about? That's kind of been the bad part about moving here, is we don't really have anything near us anymore except horse stuff. I don't really want horse stuff right now. Can you drink a horse's plasma? I doubt it, but... Okay, so there's nobody out and about anymore. That's kind of the bummer about living here. I guess you can just drink some regular old plasma then. Drink two of them. And Veronica just got home from prom, despite having never attended a day of high school. Come get some food and go to bed, I guess. And what's Lillian up to? Yoga? Yeah, she can do a little bit of yoga, but then she's got to go to bed probably. This is late for Lillian to be up. Kerrigan's busy pooping on the porch. We love to see it. Oh, I'm gonna have to fix this radio all the time. And the movie theater thing outside. I'm never gonna have money again which is really funny to say with $600,000 in my bank account. Since when are you? Oh my god. Kaylin is a menace in this house because her teleporting with how much lot we have, I never know where the fuck she is. She's on one side on 1 second, and the next she's like fully somewhere else. Girl, I don't know if I want you getting logic going. Actually, no, you can come talk to Veronica and ask if she'll vote for you. Come talk to your niece and badger her into voting for you. I imagine that's how being a politician works in real life. Or being related to a politician at the very least. God, they look really similar. They don't have quite the same hair, but Susamu's spirit is fading away. We never even got Susamu's grave, actually. Veronica is unconvinced that Kaylin will make a good community leader and refuses to vote for her. Oh shit. Imagine your niece saying, no, I don't think you're fit to lead. I'm not going to vote for you. Like straight to your face. Brutal. Brutal. I mean, more power to you, Veronica. I don't think Kaylin is fit to lead. Um, but it's still what her goal is, you know? Family honesty. That's what's really important here. Kaylin, do you want to watch some TV so I don't have to deal with you? Tobias, you can get something to eat as well. Ernesto's ready to go to the bathroom. Lillian can go to bed, and Melody should take a shower. You know what? Actually, she should take a bath. A rose petal bath. I think that's gonna make her flirty, but whatever. It's fancy. Oh, everyone's still complaining about the spicy foods. Where are you going? To sleep in the pink bed? No. You sleep in your bed, actually. Oh wait, I think that is her bed that she went to go sleep. Yeah. It just looks different in the picture. Alright, keep going. Keep doing what you're doing. She has a fear of crowded places? That's so weird. I'm gonna keep it, though, because I kind of have a fear of crowded places, too. So, who am I to tell somebody you know you can't have that? Fear of fire? Absolutely. Chi-Chu's spirit is fading away. That one hurts. Ugh, Chi-Chu. The pet we never got to have. What are you watching? Sports news. I would not have imagined that for you, Kaylin. The rose petal bath just looks like a pink line. It's not really all that special or fancy. Alright, Ernesto, I'm sorry. You should probably go to bed too. Kind of fucked everybody's sleep schedules up by going to prom. I mean, how dare I, frankly, go to prom? This is handy, though. She can go to the toilet while Melody's in the bath, and they don't get the, like, embarrassed thing. Because they're in separate rooms. Melody, you can practice some singing. And then Kaylin, I think I'm gonna have you invite Lilith over and try to work on y'all's relationship because I think her and Lilith are gonna get married. Ernesto's asleep. He just doesn't show that he's asleep. Veronica is not asleep anymore. And Lamanda is dying? No. No. Oh no. You know, to be fair, I guess I have been kind of neglecting her so far this stream. It's been 15 minutes and we did not pay attention to her. Her age is one last pet. I hate that. Not Lamanda. Oh, I'm so glad we took a picture of her last stream. Oh. I thought she was gonna be immortal. Dying unhappy and dirty, I know. What a way to go. But she's full. She had her last meal, at the very least. And she's, someone's paying attention to her. So she's okay on attention. Um, I feel like we failed Lamanda, honestly. Despite how much work she put in for us, she went through so many competitions, and frankly, so much prejudice. And we just kind of ignored her. She many times was unhappy with her care. I feel bad about it. Lamanda, I did love you. I swear to God. Lamanda actually was the first person I think we took a, like, that type of picture instead of a that type of picture of. I can't. Well, Lamanda, go to sleep at the very least. No, not Lamanda, Veronica. Lamanda, go to sleep. You may be dying right now, but go to sleep. Oh. Well, Melody, you can come over here and say goodbye to Lamanda one last time, right? Can I beg for Lamanda? I can't. Go here. Tobias, what are you up to? What did we even have Tobias getting up to last? Charisma? Fabrication? I guess just fabrication, yeah. You can come make some candles. Echo, welcome on in. How you doing this evening? Lamanda is currently in the process of dying. Um, I'm just figuring out everybody's, what they're up to real quick first. Lilith is here. We're gonna start flirting with her. Ask to swing with. Yeah, that'll know where you guys are. And Veronica should be going to sleep. Okay. Go team, go. Lamanda. Oh, she's already gone. Death already took her. Brutal. Mean of you. I hate it. And look, he's leaving before Melody even gets there? Oh, I hate you, Death. This death was... That was fully disappointing. A lot of them have been mildly disappointing. This one was very disappointing. Poor Lamanda. Especially because we don't even get a grave for Lamanda. I have to go put a fake grave out in the graveyard for her. That's so sad. My llama died. Wanna make out? Basically. We have to wait for Lilith to get to the swings now, but... Look at her. Why is she going upstairs? Girl, what? That's not how you get to the swings. Where did she go? Hello? Lilith? Wait a minute. What's going on? Who just bought something for $10? I can't handle this house anymore. Lilith? Is she in my closet? Consoled Lilith Vitor. Lilith, is there something I need to talk to you about? Because I mean, we were already kind of in lesbians with each other, but what? Are you hiding in my closet right now? Are you sad that Amanda died when no one else in the family is? What's happening right now? Melody. Oh, that's what we spent $10 on. We filled the feed in here. You're making your candles. Yeah, what's good? Stop swinging, Caitlin. We have more interesting things to figure out, like what the fuck she's doing crying in your closet. What? Is she sad right now? What's happening?
Skibberau. Debussy?
Embarrassed, maybe? What's
God.
happening? Also, why do I think. Is it literally just because of this? Hold on a minute. Because if it's just because of that, that's so stupid.
No. Dimpa Yiddish.
No, it must be because of something. Oh, you know what? It's because of the fish. I remember this. Dates don't normally cry in my closet. No, not usually. Once or twice here and there. But oh, the dead fish, yeah. Well, let's put those in here, I guess, for now. All the stinky dead fish that we have. I guess Ernesto has the freshest fish, but I don't think any of them. Yeah, they're all foul as well. Noted. Noted. Don't put dead fish in your bedroom if you want it to not stink. Which means I sold that mess for nothing, which is sad. Don't polish that to perfection. Wait, what? Is Lillian not in there anymore? Or Lilith? Where's Lilith? What? She's in my roof? She's not in my closet. She's in my roof. What if I just. Oh no. That didn't do anything. Well, what if I just talk to her now? I can't reach her. Okay, well, what if I sent her home? Is Lilith trapped in my closet? Play and reset? I don't know. I think she's trapped. I think she might she might die in there. Oh no. We thought the last house was cursed. Just wait until a vampire burns to death in our roof. Oh no. I know, the house isn't big enough. She had to find some more space. Oh my goodness. We can never just live in this game. There's always got to be something. Always got to be something happening. Let me set the people to doing what they got to do here. You're making another candle. Okay. Kaylin, let's figure this thing out with your girlfriend. Why is. How did she even get in there? I saw her walk up the stair, or like go up the stairs from down here, and then when I went up here, she was suddenly gone, and now she's in here. Build a temporary door. A door to get back in the bedroom. Oh, maybe. You know what it is, maybe? Hold on a sec. Maybe we can pull this back. put it here. Oh no. I'm gonna have to slowly push her off the roof of my house. Excuse me. Excuse you. Can you leave? Can you get off my roof? Oh no! This is terrible. The things I do for love. Oh no! This is, oh no. Oh girl, you can't do this to me. Wait a minute. I know what has to happen here. No more wall there for a second. We push her through. God damn it, Lily. Lilith. I'm gonna ruin my whole house trying to fix her. What is she doing now? She moved over? I can't stand you. You know what? You know what? Fine. Live in the roof of my house. I don't even care anymore. I don't even know what to do. Um, Maybe it's because she's in a roof. This is a pretty simple roof. I can just make this again. I wish I could pick her up and move her. Fill every square with something? Maybe. Hold on a sec. Okay, that's where that needs to go. Let's just grab some countertops. This is awful. You know what? I think I might have a better option here. Give me some stairs. We're gonna turn these and put them right here. It's gonna ruin the vibes for a minute, but then we go into live mode. We tell her to leave. We say, get the fuck out. Ask to join household. Not after that stint. I think we've already kind of asked her to leave, so maybe she'll just leave. Veronica woke up because we've been doing fucking construction work in her room. Kaylin's eating food? No, she's cleaning. Okay. I was like, excuse me? The vampire? Melody's flirtily throwing away the trash. Okay. Yeah, let's just see. Will you leave? Can you get out? If I come tell a smooth apology. Oh, never mind, never mind. Okay, okay, thank God. What was that, 20 minutes? All it took. All it took was destroying my house a little, inventing some staircases, playing 4D chess. Like, that's all. That's all it took. Oh my goodness. Let's put my house back together. Thank God for the picking tool, so I don't have to try to discern what roof type I had and find the wallpaper. We can just boop. Beautiful. Okay. Problem solved. How did that even happen? The family enemy. No, but her and Kaylin are gonna get married. They're gonna have kids together. We're just not gonna ever invite her back to the house. Alright, okay. Everything's good. She's still. Well, now where is she? Oh no, Lilith. Lilith. Why are you here? Why are you still here? Go home. She's embarrassed. That's why she was hiding in the closet. Girl, I would be embarrassed too if I had to like destroy someone's house to get out of their closet. um,
Glade, Narza, Quavo,
oh my goodness.
Tragulina,
I'm also a little tired
Sala.
from laughing. I think we have to invite her over every day now, honestly. 20-minute long clips, I know.
Errol,
I thought about that the
Quavo,
other day. I was like, how do I
Marshall,
clip the
Yevo,
entirety of me reading this? Because I need that.
Quaba, Vixo, Rishi Pando.
Yeah. No, I'll definitely find a way to put that up because that was a little ridiculous.
Suba,
I've been going back through some of my
Razia.
like clips recently trying to see if any of them are TikTok worthy. But the site that people use to turn their clips into TikToks and have it like, zoomed in on like just their face and then also zoomed in on the gameplay. I used it once and it made a file and I tried to send that file to my phone so that I could, post it to TikTok and it wouldn't send to my phone. So I tried to post it from TikTok, the website, like TikTok.com, on the computer, and it wouldn't let me post. Um, so I have no clue how people actually post clips from their channel onto TikTok. Because the old way I used to do, I literally used to download the clip to my computer and then email it to myself and then download it to my phone. But that now downloads to a separate folder that can't be reached when I'm like uploading to TikTok. So I have no clue. I am the worst content creator. The app for Windows? Is there a TikTok app for Windows? Hold on a minute. How would I even. Hold on a minute. TikTok. Not .com. No. No. No, 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 no. Stop
So
this. TikTok. There we go. I've never tried posting it there either. Is there an actual app for. I guess it's on Google Play, the Microsoft Store. Okay, well I'll fiddle around with that later. But that is an interesting point that maybe I had never considered. Asked if you wanted to download the app, huh? Because I tried posting it on the computer and it just never went to like the screen that it said it was supposed to. I googled like what was going on, and it's supposed to like go to another thing and say like it's posting the video. Wait for this bar to fill up, and it just doesn't go there. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong. What if the website's just broken? But that's why I haven't posted clips to my TikTok in a really long time. Because the method I used no longer works, and I have no clue how other people are doing it. I think Lilith is a magician because she just went down the stairs. Where is she? Is she already out the door? Oh my god. Okay, now she's gone. She's leaving. Thank God. States need to be MP4 or WebM. I think it's MP4s though, which is why it won't download to my phone properly because it downloads it as an MP4 file and stores it in like a separate place than like my videos in my video folder on my phone, you know? It's so stupid. I just want to be able to like send myself my clip and then put it up. I don't want to have to go through 7 extra steps. But, sometimes. Sometimes. Kaylin, come watch TV. Melody, did you finish? You didn't even start tending to your garden. Tend to your garden.
Bahira.
Tobias is still making his candles. Yeah, it's in my files.
Yasanarp.
Oh, actually, Tobias, no, don't do that. Melody, you can do this because you're right here. Okay. Poor Lamanda. I gotta make sure I remember to put her grave down. Which, actually, speaking of graves, let's just check the neighborhood stories. The Shea household just moved in. Marcel Price is no longer a novelist. The Willow Creek gays adopted a cat. I think that's... Who is that? That's, Fuck, what's his name? Gene or Callan? I don't remember which one. Nanami and Callan welcomed their new baby. Oh my goodness. So, okay, so that was Gene that adopted the cat then. We'll have to go check the baby's name. The Grove family adopted a new child. Sierra Ruano is a freelance artist. We love to see it. The Mori household moved in. Hopefully not to my old house. Summer and Jean are expecting another baby. The Willett household adopted a new child. Nice. Okay. Let's check the family tree then to see what Serenity's baby's name is. Was Jasper's? Oh no. No, it wasn't Serenity's baby. That was, we have Todd. Todd Yamada. Jasper's still not dead, yeah. I don't even know. It's hard to say who should be dead anymore and who isn't. We have Todd and Roxana. I'd love to see it. And Randolph in this branch of the family. Gene should be having kids soon too, I think, actually. Actually, did I have him have kids? I think I just had him get married. Cause she's kind of a MILF. She's already an elder and he just turned into an adult, so... So that's that on that side of the family. She's a crusty. And then over here we have Leonardo. That's right, Leonardo is Serenity's daughter. And I want to get Kaylin married, or Jennifer married at some point. But she's a vampire. We have time to worry about that. But yeah, Jasper's still going strong. He's still a personal trainer, too. Imagine Grandpa Jasper pulling up to your training session. Still looking buff as fuck. I can't retire them at this point, is the thing. I would have to go into their household to make them retire, and that's just so much extra work for so little reward. They work until they're dead. If you're not main family, you're not rich anymore. You gotta survive in this sim economy. You gotta buy $50 toilet paper at least once a week. And that's $50 for one roll. You gotta work till you're dead, honestly. Lillian just woke up, which, speaking of working till you're dead, maybe she can retire. I think that could be a good thing to do with her day. I've always meant for her to retire. I didn't realize she was as close to death as she is. Girl's got 1 or 2 days left, maybe. You can retire. That's fine with me. I know, everything's expensive apart from the housing. Honestly, the housing's still kind of expensive. It's just not as expensive as it should be. What was this house again? Like $400,000 almost? Insane. For this size house? Never. Not once. Oh, we got an angry werewolf. He's going on a rampage soon. Do you want to cool down in the hot springs? A terrace house, yeah. You'd spend millions on a house like this, IRL, for sure. Guaranteed. A two-bed flat, yeah. 400,000 these days. You can get a one-bedroom apartment, maybe. Yeah, the price in the UK for like a single house by itself house, you're never gonna get one. 20 quadrillion centillion dollars. No land, yeah. Aren't like most of your houses like really, really old? Like you guys don't really build new houses much these days, right? I mean, I imagine there's probably some, and some of them probably get torn down for new ones. But like, I remember hearing that pretty much any building that exists in the UK is like at least 100 years old. I'd believe it. I would be inclined to believe it. A lot being built now, but they're not great quality. Interesting. You guys don't have the infrastructure to build new buildings. Well, I mean, you can complete that painting, I guess. Melody, you can come get some food. But a lot are very old, yeah. Because I saw a TikTok the other day about like every tourist city in the U.S. has these things, and one of them that she was listed was a church. But since every church here is like no older than 50 years old, this is just going to church. And it made me think about just how old the buildings are in like England and all over there. Done cheaply to maximize profit. I see. I see. Ain't that everything these days, though? It feels like everything is just done like so fucking as cheap as possible. As cheap as possible, no regard for anybody, like, the quality behind it. I love that people love hanging out in this house. Like, look at this. I think Melody is going upstairs to hang out with these guys while she eats her hot dog, her tofu dog. Yeah, they just know where they are in the house. Oh, I love it. I hate how many seating areas we have because of it, but I love it. Did it to the 500s. That's crazy. That's wild. That's like before we used words. That's not true, but it feels true. He's on his way to the dishwasher. Oh my god, Kaylin, it is light outside. What are you doing? You're gonna polish the kotatsu to perfection? We gotta go check out Thrifty. You know how it is. No, Kaylin, I think you can come take a shower, honestly. And then drink some plasma. and maybe go to bed. I don't really want to deal with you anymore because it's daytime. Oxford's been around since 1096. Yeah, I did know that actually because when I was reading Philip Pullman's his Dark Materials trilogy, The Golden Compass, and all that, it talked about Oxford, and I think it's set in like the early part of the thousands. I don't remember what year, but it's like Industrial Revolution times, like 1400s or whatever, and it's Oxford College, like Oxford College. So, um, Oxford University. My bad. My bad. um, so I knew Oxford is very old because of that book. Tobias, you're angry as hell. Do you want to make a candle right now? Get out some of that aggression. Ernesto's gonna clean the microwave, my guy. How about you clean the dog? Melody's gonna go to the bathroom real quick. And Lillian's painting. Does anybody work today? You work in 7 hours. Okay. You work in 2 days. You work in 2 days. And it's Sunday, so no work for our teenager. 1700s. Interesting. Well, that's still quite early. That's still a good 300 years, which is a long time. Sometimes stuff like that, it feels like easy to think that like 300 isn't that big of a number, so it shouldn't feel like that long of a time, but like that was a long time ago. And there was still people moving, shaking, and grooving. Whomst would know. Whomst could believe. Oh, he's giving Kerrigan a bath in this tub. I love it. This tub is basically just Kerrigan's tub. Oh my god, it's 7 a.m. and you're still asleep, my homegirl? I think it's time for you to wake up and take a shower, maybe. Day after prom vibes. She embarrassed from acne? Girl, what? I didn't realize Sims got acne. React to first puberty changes. Girl, what? Since when? When was that a thing?
Zimzay. Belaine.
Pub built in the 1600s. Wow. Yeah, there is a lot of history. And just like every building over there, which is cool. Because there's not always like history in the buildings here, you know? Like my house, I mean, has someone who died in it, but that's like an uncommon thing here. That's just business as usual for you guys. What are you doing now? Viewing the painting? Ernesto, what else were we having you do? I guess you were working on logic. Yeah, go work on your logic. The Pendle area, where the witch trials were held. Oh, yeah. Salem, Mass is fun to visit actually, where they held the Salem witch trials. I went there once with my friends in October, and it was fantastic. That was like that places like that we have that have like a fair amount of history in them. Um, I think they were 1600s. Yeah, I want to say so, but frankly, I don't know if I know know fully enough. Which trials when? Yeah, February 1692. So late 1600s, but 1600s for sure. At least in Salem. I don't know about the Pendle ones. 1612. Oh my God, you guys did it first. We stole your idea. Yeah. People who say America has no history also are just fully not taking into account the Native Americans lived here prior to Europeans coming over. That's like just like doesn't enter their mind, honestly. And that's due to the American education system just kind of like not talking about Native American history at all. Which, to be fair, like I can't say I know a whole lot of Native American history, but I know that obviously they have hundreds of years of history before they got colonized. America was empty before we found it. Yeah, basically. uh, America is such a place because you will find people who like fully believe that, like fully no joke, like thoughts empty in their head will say that with their whole chest. um, but those of us with a brain know it to not be true. Every single person came from the Mayflower, yeah. And let's not question how many people were on there because that only leads to discussions. Mayflower brought over civilization. Actually, there weren't even animals here until we arrived with the first rats, and then every animal just kind of came from that. I'm pretty sure. Everything evolved from the shipwracks. Kerrigan's been bitten by a squirrel. Why is Kerrigan always throwing hands with a squirrel? And it's Lillian's final days. Last time Kerrigan won. Now I have to keep an eye on him to make sure he's not, like, squirrel sick. He doesn't go nutty. But you know? I think it's time to clean this poop off the front porch. Thank you, Oblio. I'm glad someone appreciated the pun. Did we really get potatoes from here? If you had asked me prior to this where I thought they originated from, I would have told you Ireland. Um, but I guess here makes sense. I don't know how. If you told me asparagus came from here, I'd believe you. Because asparagus grows really, really well in the area around me. Like I think like we might have the best soil in the world for asparagus. I vaguely remember hearing that at one point. I don't know if it's true or not, but so that I believe. But potatoes, that's shocking. Oh, Columbus. So we have to thank him for something. Only for the potatoes, though. Everything else, he's dead. He's dead to me. How is Melody not an elder yet? She still has a week until she's an elder. That's crazy. Only redeeming factor, absolutely. The Peruvian Andes. Oh, in Peru. Welcome on in, Cutesy Bear. Thank you for the Peru fact. How you doing this evening? I know. Asparagus and potatoes. What a meal. What a dinner. Girl dinner. Girl dinner. Girl dinner. That's actually a pretty healthy girl dinner, actually, comparatively to a lot of the girl dinners I've had in my life. things are calming down a little bit. Everybody's doing what they gotta be doing. Not the flea market. $6,000 BC. Well, I don't know if they were baking their potatoes, but also spuds might be different from potatoes. Like maybe spuds are what potatoes came from? I know potatoes are a type of spud, I'm pretty sure, right? Not spus, spud. Informal, a potato. um, you guys call them spuds. Oh, but Cutesy Bear isn't British. That's why I took notice, because spud is different for us. Spud is like a word, not a thing. The British term strikes again. Ugh. What is spud slang for? Oh, I wish I didn't know that. Yeah. I shouldn't have clicked on that one. What was I? First potatoes. The Inca Indians in Peru were the first to cultivate Indian potatoes around 8,000 BC to 5,000 BC. I don't know though, because the thing is, Google these days, it no longer gives you the answer, it gives you an answer. Um, because of the whole like way that it displays the information, like here, it just shows a website. It says potato history and origin. Like this is the website that it shows. And for all that we know, that could fully be the right answer. It could, absolutely. It is not always, but it does give you this pop up from a website every time you Google a question like that. And you can't always trust that that is the correct answer. It is just the first one. So who knows? But it's from potatogoodness.com, our trustworthy source of potato fun facts history. But, but who knows, you know? I'm inclined to believe it is the Inca Indians in Peru. Um, we have a range anywhere from 6,000 to 8,000 to 5,000, somewhere in the thousands. But they used to the ancient civilizations of the Incas used the time it took to cook a potato as a measurement of time. That's where we got the first hour. I, I'm joking, but who knows? How the potato changed the world. It really did, though. I mean, like, the work that it put in into so many dishes and things and sciences. The potato is kind of one of the most important crops, probably ever. And I'm not even kidding there. It's probably like potato and then corn. Like in that order, maybe. And now, granted, I am not a farmer. I know nothing about agricultural history, but that's my take on it. As someone who has just like lived in the world, I don't think if we had no potatoes or no corn that we would be as far as we are as a society, like in general. Corn originated in the Americas, yeah. I said yeah, like I knew that. That was just my response to it. Yeah. Of course it did. Corn America, it makes sense, you know? I was about to Google corn America. No. First corn. A human invention. It doesn't exist naturally in the wild. Actually, it's from central Mexico. Developed corn at least 7,000 years ago. Started from a wild grass called teosinte or teosinte. I am a farmer. Yeah, now I know. I'm about to get into my farming era in real life, you know? I'm about to be growing potatoes and corn in my backyard, selling them to the big government. Marie Antoinette put one in his ooh. An ostrich rancher, it's true. You know. You know how it is. Marie Antoinette's husband. Oh my goodness. Regulating bowel movements. No, I know that corn actually like is not the most nutritious food for you, but all of the things that we've developed because of corn, like I truly don't think the world would be the same without it. Because we did like canola oil, I'm pretty sure comes from corn, doesn't it? Cornola oil. No, that's made from the canola plant, which is not a corn plant. Do you ever like think about something for longer than 2 seconds and realize you have no idea how the world works? How anything is made into anything? Corn oil was a thing that came up, though. Corn oil is a thing. Yeah. Yeah, famine. That is a good point. Corn does stop famine. It's not nutritious for you, but it stops you from being hungry. And yeah, the potato did a lot of work in that field. We're learning tonight. We're really. I think we can come away from this with a bachelor's degree in agriculture, honestly. I feel like I've sat through a whole semester's worth of lessons tonight. I know so much now. Ask me. Go ahead. Ask me anything about corn. I know it all. Okay, what's going on here? Everybody's doing what they're doing, right? Everybody's still happy. Everybody's still alive. Nobody's burning. Kerrigan was just upstairs, wasn't he? The Festival of Youth. Just send me weird facts, as you should, frankly. Someone asked me recently, like, what is a random fact that you know? And I had to just, like, stop for a moment because I know so many stupid random facts. I had to take pause and, like, come up with one out of the money, you know? Um, Australia is wider than the moon. Is it really? Interesting. Adding that one to the bank. Oh no. Don't apologize for that, Cozy. It was frankly one of the most interesting things we've talked about tonight. Like it literally any food discussion, I'm there for it. It doesn't matter what the context is. We were talking about the origin of the potato, we're talking about a potato dish. It does not matter to me. I'm there. We can talk about it. It's all good. East to west is almost 4,000 kilometers. Wow. So like a good sizable amount wider than the moon even. That's kind of crazy. I think we should switch them. I think we should put Australia where the moon is and the moon where Australia is and just see what happens. Just like, you know, cuz we get like lunar eclipses. Can you imagine an Australian eclipse? You look up to the sun and it's just like nar. You'd follow streamers you'd miss. They could stream from space. No one said that they would not have internet. I just want to like just boop, just real quick, just for like a day. Just to have an Australian eclipse. Just once. And then we can put him back. Everything can go back to where it belongs. I just want to see what would happen. And I think this will be my life goal now. I don't know if you guys have ever come across Zara on TikTok. She has a 60 plus page PowerPoint presentation on why she wants to nuke the moon. And I'm honestly, as much as I love the moon, I think she's beautiful. I think she is incredible. She is wonderful. I am kind of on team nuke the moon, honestly. I just feel like it would be funny. Um, and frankly, her reasoning for wanting to do so is something along the lines of like when she was in middle school, um, some girl said something along the lines of like, I believe that we shouldn't nuke the moon. What was it? It was some like really stupid comment out of nowhere. And out of spite, she was like, "No, I think we need to nuke the moon now." And I'm kind of on her side on it, in it. But like I said, I love the moon, so like it's hard pressed, you know. I feel like I would be sacrificing something, but I feel like it's a necessary evil at this point. I don't know, you know. Scotland chose the unicorn as its national animal. That's interesting. I wouldn't associate unicorns with Scotland, but I guess that sort of makes sense. I wonder if that's where the myth originated from. Now, fuck The Sims. Now I need to know. Unicorn origin where? Early Mesopotamian, but it was also referred to in the myths of India and China. Interesting. Celtic mythology. Huh. Interesting. That's where the unicorns live, of course. They're all in Ireland. They all packed up a couple of years ago. Bought like a commune down there. He's in Scotland. Ooh, visiting his family. I feel like you maybe mentioned, but I don't remember. Avocados aren't vegetables. Are they a fruit? I guess because they had pits, right? Um, Also, just as a side note, I would like to mention that I do think it's really cool that unicorns, and not just necessarily unicorns, but like many creatures in mythology, sprung up around the world in separate cultures before there was a time frame where people of those separate cultures could communicate. Like people who spoke wholly separate languages and had no contact with each other and no like concept of each other's communities, their cultural ideas, their anythings, came up with the idea for the same creature in the same way in like the same type of fairy tale. Incredible. So wild to me. And the same thing happens with language too. Like their word, like the word for pineapple being anana in like every language except for English for whatever reason. It's so weird to me that that happens and I love it. Yeah, the video on dragon. I've never seen the video on dragons, but I know what you're talking about because every culture has some concept or form of dragon, like every single one of them. Which makes me think that at one point they were maybe real, or something akin to them was real. Um, Eiffel Tower gets taller in the summer, I guess, because of the metal heating and expanding. That would make sense. I guess so. East Lothian. Wales, a national animal is a dragon. That's funny. Why are so many national animals mythologic mythological? You got to choose a real animal. Must have been the dinosaurs, but that's the thing is we weren't around at the same time as dinosaurs, so like how would we have come in up with the concept of them, you know? I guess just from the bones, but like now that we know, why is the concept of dragons still around then, you know? Like where do we make that switch? The lion. Ooh. I don't know what America's is, but if I had to take a guess, I would say bald eagle. I think that's the one. If you ask what animal people associate with America, they're going to say bald eagle. So America national animal. Oh, the bison. The American bison. The bison blast. The national mammal of the United States in 2016, actually, it was named. Yeah, did not even know because I feel like I've never seen a bison. That's not like I guess to be fair, they were probably more common before there were like cities and stuff all over the U.S. And I think they also feel more of like a Midwestern type animal than a coastal animal. Um, but yeah, I would never think bison. I kind of forgot that they exist at all. National mammal, I know. What's our national bird has got to be a bald eagle. Yeah, the bald eagle. Okay. Prohibits the ownership of one guinea pig. They are really social creatures, so that's like cool of them. But that's also really funny that it's a law. That's like imagine enforcing that. You have to buy another guinea pig by law. National insect. That's a. I feel like I don't know why. My guess is on praying mantis, but let's find out. Oh, I guess we don't have a national insect, but we have state insects. Yeah, because they're social. Uh, ooh. We're all mad, yeah. America's got its ideas, you know. Apparently, we think that the bison is our important national animal, but we don't even care about the bugs. We just know bugs. It doesn't even matter. Considered animal abuse in Switzerland. Oh. I did Google what my state insect is, but that's gonna give y'all what state I live in concretely. Finally, it's a ladybug. The ladybug, which is funny because I do feel like I have seen a lot of ladybugs. I actually found one at work recently, and I just kind of like let it out. That's true. You already know. I forgot about that. I forget who knows what about me, which is kind of the worst thing about being a streamer sometimes. But at the same time, there's nothing bad about me to know, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Um, I think what's our do we have like a national flower as well, or like a national plant? Keep it all quiet. It's true. I know your first name too. I actually know the first name of a fair amount of people in here. Like outside of screen names. Our national flower is the rose. That's cool. That's a good flower. Our national tree is the mighty oak. Oh my god. Not just any old oak. The mighty oak. A mystery. It's true. I don't know so much about you yet, Cutesy Bear. I know you're not a bear. That's the first step, you know? I'm gonna find you on the internet because of that. No, my internet sleuthing skills, I think they've taken a hit in the last couple of years. I am no longer like Sherlock Holmes when it comes to finding somebody on the internet like I used to be. I have not been able to find any of my recent crushes. And maybe they just have it more hidden than the last people who I've ever searched up on the internet, but like usually all I need is first name. First name and like maybe the town you live in. These days I have like a first name, license plate number, where you work. Like I know everything and I still can't find things. Oh my goodness. The location reveal, doxing myself. No, I try to keep it as unspecific as possible because I know you guys won't do anything with that information, but you never know who's watching, you know? And really all it takes is one evil person being in your stream at a time for it to I've seen cases of people getting like swatted and stuff and I just would not be able to handle that. So like state is the closest y'all will ever know and even that is like I don't even really like that. I had to contend with that when I first started streaming of like I there's so much that I have to like make sure I don't say out loud, you know? From the same state. Oh my goodness. Um I think someone else was at one point too. I appreciate that, Cozy. Did I specifically tell you the name of the town once? I actually do think I remember saying it out loud once and being like, "Oh, whoops." It's so hard because sometimes like, you're just talking about the place you live, and so you're just like, "Oh yeah, like this town, blah 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 blah." And then you're like, "Wait a minute. Oh my God." I said the name of the place. It's hard. It's tough being a streamer. There are challenges. Right, right, my Facebook. I don't know why I keep Facebook, honestly. At this point, I feel like I should just delete it. Um, but I feel like my family would get upset with me if I didn't have a Facebook anymore. I don't think that's true. I don't know if they would really all that much care, but that's like their one way of like any contact with me. And I never post on Facebook, so it's not like there's much, but I use it every here and there. I like to see the memories, admittedly. I'm sentimental. Um, and I like seeing what I was up to on this day 10 years ago. Um, Theo, welcome on in. I don't think being single is that bad ever, honestly. I've never minded being single. But also some people just like can't be alone, you know? And that's valid, but also I don't get it. Um, on this day 10 years ago, I was I made a status post that was just sitting in town judging people is probably the best choice of how to wait for the bus. I think I'm going to be the world record of judging. I've judged almost every person that's passed me, and that's a lot of people. That was something I posted to the internet 10 years ago to this day. Um, Sometimes I like reading those because I'm like, wow, I really have come far as a person because I would not post that shit this day today. No way. Sloths can hold their breath longer than dolphins. That's interesting. For what? Why? Why do they need to hold their breath at all? Texting other people. Yeah, my digital footprint is complex at this point. I've been on the internet for like over 10 years. Like almost 15 years probably, honestly. And that's baffling. That's baffling. There's so much of me on the internet. For 40 minutes? Why the hell do they need to be able to hold their breath for 40 minutes? What's going on in a sloth's life that it cannot breathe for 40 minutes? Hold on a minute. Now, I need some backstory on that one. That one derailed the whole thing. Hold on a second. Sloths hold breath 40 minutes? They're also really good swimmers. They can swim 3 times faster than they can walk on land. That's so. Why aren't they an aquatic? And like, why haven't they evolved to be aquatic again? What? Who threw a sloth in the ocean? I knew they played dead. I know they also accidentally kill themselves sometimes because they mistake their own arm for a tree branch and fall to their death. Um, they're not the brightest creatures, but apparently they're really good swimmers. 40 minutes. That's baffling. That's an entire, like, 4 mile run for me, and they're just, like, not breathing the whole time. That's insane. Humans can train themselves to hold their breath for longer. Not longer than 40 minutes, but, like, long-ish. I think my record is somewhere around a minute, if I remember correctly, because I did for a little while try to train to hold my breath for longer. Just just cuz. I used to take baths when I lived in my apartment because we had a really nice bathtub for it, and I got bored in the bathtub. So what are you gonna do? Increase the amount of time that you can hold your breath underwater. Also, I have a pool. Um, what are you gonna do with a pool? You're gonna increase the amount of time you can hold your breath underwater. My favorite animal? I don't know. It's a really tough question because 90% of the time I will say cat. And I know you said don't say cat, but like that is like the go-to. Like I just love cats so goddamn much. But I also really like raccoons lately. Their little grabby hands and the way that they like think and act. I think they're really cute. Um, but then I also really like turtles and frogs. There's so many answers to that question. Chipmunks, like, yeah. Ask me on a different week, it'll be a different animal at this point. The way that it's been so on a revolving door lately. Supermarket apples can be a year old. I don't know if I believe that one. I know they put wax on them to help them like not age, but I don't think any fruit would last for a full year without showing some signs. You would probably notice, you know? An animal per moodlet, exactly. Every single one of those emotes down there, that's all a different favorite animal for me. Only memory you have from that age. Oh, that's cute. Red pandas are really freaking cute too. When they get scared and they do that whole like, I love it. It's so dumb. That's such a silly defense mechanism. Imagine like a predator runs up to you and you're just like, whoa. They run away. There's no option. What do you do to that? You know, that's it. That's endgame. They are really silly and cute. So many animals are just so stupid when it comes down to it. Like, so silly and stupid. I just love them. There's a TikTok. I haven't seen it in a little last little while, and I have told you guys about it before. Um, what was the fuck? What the fuck was her name? I can't talk sometimes. Hold on. Not followers, following. Pick apples in the fall. I don't like that. I don't believe it. I'm choosing not to believe it. I didn't see it, and therefore, nar. Nar. Um, yeah, this lady, fucking her, like, porch, so many raccoons come up, and she just, like, loves feeding them marshmallows. I've been obsessed with this TikTok account lately. I've watched literal hours of her just, like, going, like, here, sugars, here, Tito. I love all of them. They're so freaking cute. I wanted to get to a point where I could recognize the raccoons myself, and I can recognize some of them. Um, but yeah, the babies, when Sweet Pea came with her babies, oh my god. I love it. I love it so much. And I like liked raccoons prior to this, but this made me like really want to befriend some raccoons, honestly. I want my own patio pandas. Actually, speaking of befriending animals, there is a group of crows that like to hang out. I don't know if they live, but they are frequently at the entrance to the place where I go for runs, and I have considered multiple times bringing them some shiny things so that they start to like befriend me. Who knows? I'll get the full Disney princess thing one day. We'll have the raccoons, squirrels, chipmunks, or crows, like everything, everything. Yeah, I know they had wax on them, but I feel like a full year. A full year is like a long time for a fruit to not decay. I don't know if I can believe it. um, Nutmeg is a hallucinogen, and you guys don't have raccoons in the UK like at all. I'm turning into Cinderella. Listen, it was not something I chose. It's just who I am. Not normal to have wax ones here. That makes more sense to me because America has a whole lot like less regulations on what can happen to our food. Um, they just don't give a shit, honestly. Versus the UK is actually pretty like on top of like if it's unhealthy for you, you don't have it in the food pretty regularly. The US is just like, oh yeah, it makes it last longer. Absolutely. Oh what? It's poison? Yeah, absolutely. Doesn't even matter. Mind altering effects. Remember the cinnamon challenge? Remember that time on the internet where everyone was nearly killing themselves for clout? That sentence that I said, nearly killing themselves for clout on the internet, that does apply to, admittedly, many other situations and times of the internet. But the cinnamon challenge really was something. Just like almost dying. Um, I know the challenge times. There was that. There was like the ice cube and salt one on the back of your hand. There was Chubby Bunny. Oh my god, I played Chubby Bunny so many times. I was really good at that one. I think my record was 77 little marshmallows fit in my mouth. Um, I've got a big mouth. Burning themselves with ice salt. That one was actually kind of fun. I don't know. I have nostalgia about that one a little bit. But that one's also just science. That one's not like a challenge or anything. That's just like this will happen to you if you do this. How long can you handle it, I guess? That's the challenge. But it's kind of good that we don't have those these days. The Tide Pod challenge. Can you imagine? How many Tide Pods can you fit in your mouth before one bursts? Okay, okay. Everybody's doing things. Cat urine glows under a black light. I didn't know that, actually. I think so does ours, doesn't it? I mean, but I don't know if P does. I redacted the sentence that I didn't want to say out loud. I hope you guys know what I'm you know? I'm sure you're picking up what I'm putting down here. As me and Spider put it, I'm sure you are scooping what I'm pooping. Oh my god, Veronica has 2925. What does that mean? 2925 followers. brighter because it has a phosphorus. Interesting. Phosphorus is such a word. That's one of those words that's just like kind of satisfying to say. Successful stream. A whole 9 followers gained. That's actually a lot of followers for one stream at the beginning of your streaming career.
The door.
We used corn cobs? Oh god. Oh god. I'm so glad I live in the time period I do because, oh god. Because I don't know if you guys have ever actually like touched a corn husk, um, like on the plant. That's terrible. That has got to be the worst fucking texture on your ass. Oh my god, sandpaper would be better. Because I don't know if you guys maybe not have like cornfields over there. Cutesy Bear, you might, because obviously we've learned, you know. But if you have never run through like a cornfield and been hit in the eye by a corn leaf, you've not experienced true pain. Um, that is one of the true like worst things I have ever felt in my whole life. It felt like someone like sliced my eye open. So I can only imagine wiping my ass with it. Oh my god, no. Tougher buttholes, I guess so. We've evolved softer assholes over time. We've really covered a lot of topics tonight. Sometimes it really feels like we talk about like one or two things. It feels like we've covered a broad range today. And those are always the best type of stream, frankly. Oh no, you're good, Kitty. I'm enjoying the broad range of topics that we have covered. Who put pho in the corner? Nobody puts pho in the corner. It's funny that no one has decided to use the pool. This is like the first time that I've had someone use the pool, really. I figured it was going to be a bit more of a problem, like people jumping in it all the time. Jennifer Lopez inspired the creation for Google Images? Jennifer Lopez? People wanted to see her that bad? Interesting. The 2000 Grammys. J-Lo 2000 Grammys. It's the first thing that pops up when you type in J-Lo 2000. That's, to be fair, she do look good. I don't know good enough that I would want the creation of an entire search engine for it, but she do look good. She slayed, you know? A minute slay. I also I can understand why people were Googling. Um, I'm not dumb, but that's silly. Infamous dress, even. What Sims characters wear now? Yeah, honestly, my Sim just wore that to like high school. Oh shit, Ernesto, you work soon. He wants to contemplate his life. No, don't go into a midlife crisis. No. I'm so done with midlife crises. This frickin' house is too big. Hello? Can I not click on my toilet? Hello? Okay, interesting. Not allowed to pee anymore in my game. Oh, that's why. Because he's transforming into a werewolf. Okay, well, I guess come mark your territory then. A fruit that tastes like chocolate pudding. I've actually heard of that before. I don't remember what it's called, but it looks kind of like a dragon fruit if I remember correctly. If there's fruit news, trust me, I know it. If it's about a fruity thing, I'm on it. I know it. I'm the first to know. Why is this toilet unbreakable? Interesting. Black sapote. Hmm. Maybe I'll have to seek it out someday. I would like to eat more fruit in general. Not just like more in quality or like quantity, but like more types of. Send everyone home. Who's here that's not supposed to be here right now? Are you playing in the trash can, Veronica? Why? No. Clean it. Why does Veronica love cleaning or like playing in trash? Can you regain control, Tobias? Nope. Stuck in a werewolf range. Alright, well, go do your thing then, I guess. Whatever you want to rampage at, rampage at. We're gonna hang out with Veronica, who's cleaning up trash because she is a messy, dirty girl. And someone kicked over our trash can. Ketchup used to be sold as medicine. Yeah, I remember hearing that. I don't remember what medicine for. Um, but I do remember that it was at one point medicine.
New beam. Sure.
Because that always makes me think of that one scene from Sweeney Todd, um, where is it Tobias? Is the kid from Sweeney Todd's name Tobias? That's funny. Um, where he's like singing the song with Mr. Pirelli, the hair growth oil or whatever it was. Can't hum while pinching your nose. That one's just false. You're welcome for the beautiful song. But proved wrong. Mythbusters. You could do it. It's just tough. Um, article's messing, I know. Just telling you straight lies. Telling you things that are not true. Veronica, what else do you want to do? You want to be funny in a crowded place 3 times.
Ah.
Clean the whiteboard. And chat with Ernesto. Well, I don't think we can do any of those things right now. So instead, I guess I'm going to have you chat with Kaylin. Even though last time you did not want to vote for her. We're going to try again.
Huh.
What are you getting up to? Are you scaring your mom? That's right, Melody. Tell him. She's flicked him in the nose. Alright, Melody. Oh, right, you're going to talk to Jasper. You should do that. Kaylin, you can give Kerrigan a bath, because Kerrigan, again, looks filthy. Yet again.
Smurgs.
Ah.
Shumba Smurgs Unga.
Ernesto is issued a new company laptop, and he discovers rather spicy pictures on the hard drive. Oh my god. Pictures of a fellow agent and a woman who's not his wife. Well, I should hope so. And Ernesto can either turn the photographs over or hang on to them in case they come in handy. I think we keep the nudes. This is what secret agents do. It's true. I'm so glad you agree, Ernesto. You should get promotion today for it, frankly. Can't believe we have pictures of a woman who's not Ernesto's wife. What will his gay husband think about it? Also, that's so funny. Melody flicked Tobias on the nose so hard he transformed back into a human. He said, "Oh, you're right. I can't be a werewolf anymore." Alright, you can come light this fire and hang out down here. Because I want someone to hang out in this fire pit more than once. I worked dang hard on this thing, and I want someone to hang out here. Tobias, where even are you? What are you doing? Why are you over here now? Oh, hold on a moment. An ant species that's unique to New York. I actually read or watched, I think it was a TikTok, about how scientists, if you pick up a rat from anywhere in New York, they can tell you where that rat came from by taking its DNA because of how, like, close to their homes rats stay. There's little, like, networks of rat families that, like, don't tend to stray far from each other. So if you just, like, pick up a random rat, they could tell you what street it came from. It's so wild to me. Hello, Charles. There's a handsome kitty man here now. Excuse me. I know you are very handsome. So it does not surprise me that there's an ant species as well, because there's a lot of rat species that are incredibly native. Why not insects as well, you know? There is, yes, Cozy. I don't think it's a common tick. I think it's like a kind of a rare one. But I do remember hearing something about that at one point, yeah. Because ticks here in general are kind of dangerous. I was just seeing a thing about like what was it, Bella Hadid, I think, and her struggle with Lyme disease. And like Lyme disease is nothing for like a dog if they get it. Like most dogs have Lyme disease or something. But for humans, it is a big deal. That is like a maybe death sentence, which is wild. So strange that you can just get that from like a bug bite, you know? Um, I wasn't sure if you guys had ticks very much over there. It seems like half the animals that we have here, I say something and you guys are like, oh man, I wish I had that here. So I never know what actually you guys have in the UK. I have no clue anymore. Oh, Charles, what are you doing? You're the best animal that they don't have in the UK. Little baby. Little baby. Hello. You are so special. So handsome, so special. The countryside, yeah. For us, it's literally just like any wooded area. Doesn't even have to be countryside. If there is like trees around, there's probably ticks around. Um, which I always have to like check myself when I come back from a run, because the place that I go to for runs, I've gotten ticks from before. And I don't want to give them to this guy and my dog. Because like Lyme disease isn't a big deal for a dog or anything like that, but it's still not like fun, you know. And I don't even know how it affects cats, honestly. So I got to make sure that I check myself for ticks. Is the heretofore of it. But we're getting to the point of the year where it's like almost too hot out for them too. Um, like they're not really going to be active much anymore. I know, Charles. I'm so sorry. I wish I had a bigger lap for you to come hang out on. You can hang out, but I won't be able to like do things. You are so incredibly handsome. I know. I know. I am trying to play a game here, though. You silly kitty man. We'll have kitty cuddle times later. You're just being a hog right now. He's a very beautiful boy. He's the best boy. I saw the other cat this morning, that made him like go cuckoo nuts balls that one time. And I tried to say hello to it, but it ran on by me. But I'm so surprised that somebody in this area lets their cat like out because we live pretty close to a highway and people drive like really fast through these streets sometimes. Like we have signs on this street from people in front of their houses that say slow down specifically because people use the street that we live on to like bypass traffic. So there's a lot of people speeding on this street. So I would never fucking let my cat outside in the area that I live in. So I'm like baffled to see a cat outside these days. um, Eat a stick of butter a day. Oh my goodness. I think I'm fine on that. I love his little pink nose too. It's my favorite thing about him. He's got the cutest little nose. And I love kissing his pink little nose. He hates it, but I love it. He's got the best little face in general. In fact, I think he deserves some treats for just having a good face. Come here, you. I don't know why you like these things. They don't taste good. Peer-reviewed. They don't taste good. But you can go cuckoo nuts balls for them all you want. More for you, right? I thought about that today, the taste of these things. I don't think I'm going to get it out of my mind anytime soon. I very much regret eating one. It wasn't like horrible or life changing or anything, but I'm not going to forget the taste of it anytime soon. You can have one or two more. I'm sorry. I don't want you to get a big lap. I don't want to be able to sit on your lap as well, you know? You little monster. Now you're just throwing them on the floor. Ah, where'd you throw that one? It's lost. It's gone forever now. And it's all your fault. You'll never get it again. Ooh. Okay. Oh, no, I found it with my foot. And I lost it with my hand. There it is. Right here, Charles. Okay. I had to coax him out from under my desk so I can put my feet under there. Um, I think I haven't played Sims in a good hot minute here. I think I'm gonna close the Sims. I don't know if I'll necessarily end stream right away, because I feel like we've done a fair amount of just kind of chatting today anyway. But I don't feel like playing The Sims anymore. I don't feel like babysitting right now. Oh, the gremlin. Oh my god, he missed his bedtime. You're going to be seeing Bert pop out soon. Charles is not so, like, he doesn't sleep in this room anymore, really. He's kind of chosen to sleep in my mom's office more often now these days. Which always makes me sad, because I can, like, see him from my pillow when the door is open. And he's just, like, sitting in the other room staring at me, and I'm like, come hang out, come cuddle. And he just sits there. He doesn't really wake me as much anymore. He does wake me sometimes, but these days it's more the dog wakes me up at 4 a.m. because he barks at my mom while she's feeding him breakfast. So I just close my door at that point, and generally Charles doesn't wake me up if the door is closed because he's not like loud enough. I can hear him through the door, but it's usually not bad enough to like wake me up. So he's been waking me up a lot less lately, but the dog has still been waking me up. I can never win. And the dog I can hear through the closed door, so it doesn't even matter if I just close the door at night. The dog will wake me up when he's barking anyway. Um, it's silly. It's part of why I'm looking for my own apartment. It's just no one else to wake me up in the mornings, just Charles, and I can lock him out with the door. Earplugs, I guess, but you can damage your ears if you sleep with things like in them. Um, and my ears already aren't the best. I'm not deaf or anything, but I am not um, soft of hearing. Because hard of hearing is when you don't have any. I'm not soft of hearing. Paying for a whole apartment for more sleep. Yeah, honestly, best investment. Best investment I'll ever make. Right now, the best investment I've ever made was this bed. So I'm chasing whatever that brought into my life. Muffles the sound but doesn't damage. I don't know if I'd be able to fall asleep with headphones on, because also I'm having this problem right now, like right now even. Right here on my ear kind of hurts because I've been wearing the headphones quite often these days. So even when I don't have them on, it actually kind of hurts a little bit. I don't know if that's just the headphones or if that's just something about my head shape or my ears or if I'm just wearing them a little too much. Um, so I haven't done anything about it because I don't know. But it has started to become a problem in the last couple of days. Bert shouting at you. You gotta put that gremlin to bed. He's gonna come start attacking your legs soon. Charles doesn't really do that. He instead just likes to attack my hands when I'm petting him. He's kind of silly about that. If I'm like petting him and I like bring my hands away to stop petting him, he'll like he'll grab for him. But he's not really like an out of the blue come and like swipe at my legs kind of guy. He has been scratching the floor a lot lately. I don't know if you guys can see that. He likes that spot on the floor. He just kind of like for whatever reason. I think I maybe have to go change his litter box. I've been thinking that that's the case because I don't know why else cats like scratch. Um, but I don't know. He's just kind of being a weirdo. Ow! Ew. I called him a weirdo and he scratched me. I'm sorry. You're not a weirdo. You're a lovable weirdo. Oh man, when he gets you, he really gets you bad. 'Cause that's like he got me like right in the joint of my finger there. Gets angry if you don't follow his instructions. It's true. He's got the bedtime. Like he's one of those cats that like if you don't put him to bed, you're gonna know. You're gonna know. He's gonna come find you and make you put him to bed. Pressure around the ears, yeah. Yeah, I think it's just like the consistently because I wear them for stream for 2 hours or so per day, and then right afterwards I tend to my dragon fruits for a little bit, and then I come back and I watch multiple hours of things on my computer. Um, so I think it's just how often I have them on, honestly. Um, I just need to listen to my computer audio instead of the headphone audio every once in a while, I think. When I'm watching TV shows. The ones you had there, yeah. I've been thinking about getting new headphones anyway, just because the mic on this isn't necessarily my favorite thing in the world. But I don't know. Changing stream things is always like stressful. Um, oh my god, the violence! He's climbing up to punch you in the arm. Oh my goodness, put that boy to bed. Send help. I don't know if it'll make it there in time. I think he's got friends in high places. You might be on your own here, Cozy. Only you can prevent filbert fires. um, I think it's kind of been a long day. I think this might be where I am gonna go put myself to bed, so that you can go put Filbert to bed. Um, 'Cause yeah, it hasn't even been a bad day. It's just been a long day. It feels like I woke up like 3 years ago. Shouts at you. Oh my goodness. Yes, thank y'all for hanging. Thank y'all for chatting. Cutesy Bear, thank you for all of the random facts. I feel like we covered a lot of very interesting things this evening. Tomorrow is Friday. Can you believe it already? Um, so I will be here for a good old morning stream tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. Um, and we'll do a little bit more Simming maybe. I don't know. I almost did play The Sims today, but I didn't know like what else to play instead. So who knows what it'll be tomorrow? I'll sit down here in the chair and I will figure it on out, and then you guys will know later. Till then, I hope you have a lovely evening, a lovely morning if I don't happen to catch y'all tomorrow for whatever reason. And I'm going to quickly check to see if there's someone to raid, but I think I'm probably just going to call it off.
Be good. Oh, memory.
Shh, don't talk. Um, yeah, I think that's just going to do it for me today. I don't want to do the whole song and dance of raiding somebody tonight. So, thank y'all for hanging. Thank y'all for chatting. Have a lovely rest of the evening and till tomorrow morning. Bye!